Hi, this is Ken. This spiritual video is called The Source of All Problems. When we are born, just before we are born, there is a spirit, a piece of God, our soul, our higher self, known by many names, that accompanies every life, not only human, but everything that is alive as well. Our piece of God has all the knowledge of the universe within it. Its mission is to give our life purpose and meaning so that we may share our unconditional love and wisdom, helping all in need. But with our birth and our first breath, our ego is created. Our ego is everything we learn and believe to be true and accept as our reality. Our ego's only concern is for itself, what is best for it and what is best for you individually. It has almost no concern for anyone else. It is there to build up your self esteem and to help you in times of need where you may need to present a false front to other people so they don't see how you're truly feeling. The source of all problems is the ego. Because what happens, though the ego is necessary to an extent and will always be with us, you can't get rid of your ego because we need to learn some basic things like how to be safe, not to hurt other people, amongst many other things. But our ego also dominates our spirit within. And when it does that, it mutes the messages, it mitigates the messages from our spirit. So we're unable to hear what our spirit is desperately trying to tell us. Our spirit's concern is for all, not just for ourselves, and what is best for everyone. It is almost the exact antithesis of what the ego stands for. When the ego dominates our life, that is the source of all problems. Because with the definition for ego of success is money, is material possessions, is having more than other people. And there are many of the emotions that we have and the feelings, such as prejudice, hate, result from the ego's feeling that it needs to show its superiority or your superiority to others because of the color of your skin, your ethnicity, your sex, the type of job you have, or anything else that we use to compare and differentiate ourselves from other people. So all of the wars, the hunger, the homelessness, the climate change, all of the prejudice, the hate, the fear, and all other negative emotions and harmful things that humanity does to each other are a result of living in a self-centered world in which the ego dominates our views of life. That is the source of all problems. And by the ego muting our messages from our spirit, which are present to give our life purpose and meaning, all of these problems and many, many more result. There is no reason at this stage of our technology and development for humanity that we cannot grow enough food to feed everyone in the world. There is no reason we can't provide shelter to everyone who is homeless, clothes to those who have clothes that are insufficient for the weather. There is no reason that we cannot help everyone who needs help. We have the technology now to change everything. We do not because of the ego, because of the greed of the few that and the powerful that dictate the needs of the many. In order for this to change the source, we need to reverse what is happening now. In order for a spiritual evolution to occur for humanity, we need to get to the point where the spirit is dominant over the ego rather than the ego being dominant over the spirit. Now, remember, our ego will always remain with us because some of the lessons that we have learned are important. But when the spirit dominates, then the messages of the spirit take priority. The spirit, remember, is concerned for everyone and what is best for everyone. Its desire is to share its unconditional love, to help all in need, to treat all with respect and kindness, amongst other things. My dog. That is the goal. So people go through their life believing everything that they were taught. And there may come a time during their life when the first quiet messages from our spirit within begin to be heard and noticed. That is called an awakening. When you first sense what is going on, that there's something more to life than just making money and having material things and a family and doing all the best things that life allows you to do. That is when we awaken to the possibility that there is a spirit or there is more going on. As we journey further and as the messages from our spirit become clearer, our ego begins to take a secondary role in our life as we now are concerned for what is best for everyone. The end of greed, because everything would be shared equally to help all. The end of homelessness, as we would shelter all. The end of hunger, as we would grow enough food and make sure everyone had enough to eat. That is the future after a spiritual evolution. But we must get past the source of greed, which is the acceptance of living in a self-centered world where our concern is only for ourselves. Until next time, this is Ken with another spiritual video.